Here are the top 5 things you should know about the Bazaar. This might seem subtle at first, but the async format is one of the most revolutionary aspects of the game. It's a concept we've seen emerge in games like Backpack Battles and Super Auto Pets, where gameplay doesn't revolve around a ticking clock. Unlike traditional Autobattlers like TFT, where split-second decisions and high APM, actions per minute, are crucial, the Bazaar lets you pause, reflect, and strategize without pressure. You can stop mid-run, close the game, and come back later with your build intact. While I didn't step away often because the game is so engaging, having that flexibility is invaluable. What really stands out is how this extra time fosters deeper thinking. While games like TFT might push you to make quick decisions on autopilot, the Bazaar encourages deliberate strategizing. Those aha moments, where you discover a broken synergy or tweak your build just right, feel incredibly rewarding. It's reminiscent of the joy of building decks in traditional card games, a feeling rarely replicated in digital games until now. The voice acting in the Bazaar is nothing short of phenomenal. From vibrant characters like the over-the-top Kaina to the charming Pig and Vanessa, the cast truly brings the game to life. Even DLY's beeps and boops add charm. What's even more impressive is how the voice acting ties into the game's lore. Characters reference their origins, helping to flesh out a world that feels alive and immersive. This level of detail makes the Bazaar stand out from its peers. One of the reasons the Bazaar shines is that it was made by people who genuinely love and understand card games. It's no secret that many game studios are driven by upper management that may not care about the game itself. The Bazaar is different. Reynad, the mastermind behind the game, is a seasoned card game enthusiast. His passion for strategy games, from Hearthstone to Magic: The Gathering, is evident in every aspect of the Bazaar. This is the game he always wanted to play, and that dedication shows. One of the most brilliant aspects of the Bazaar is how it handles RNG. Unlike many other games in the genre, where randomness can ruin your strategy, the Bazaar strikes a balance that feels rewarding without letting you brute force a meta or rely solely on luck. Reynad has been vocal about his goal to design a game where metas don't become stale, ensuring that no two games feel the same. The game incorporates RNG in ways that keep each run fresh and unpredictable. When you enter a new hour, you'll be presented with 3 randomized event options: a merchant, a unique event, and an item reward. You can't control what appears, so you're forced to adapt instead of chasing a specific meta or build. This randomness prevents a perfect strategy from dominating, as you can't consistently rely on finding that one overpowered item you saw in a YouTube guide. That said, the Bazaar minimizes the frustration often associated with RNG. Even if you don't get the exact item you wanted, you'll usually find something that fits your build. The reroll mechanic adds another layer of player choice. You get one shot to reshuffle your options, which ensures you're not entirely at the mercy of bad rolls. This system ensures that while the RNG keeps things exciting, it doesn't leave you feeling powerless or punished. This is where the Bazaar truly shines. It rewards adaptability. If you try to force a specific build every time, you're going to have a rough experience. Even top players like Reynad himself have said they get their worst results when trying to force a particular strategy. But when you play reactively, building synergies based on what the game offers, you'll find the RNG feels fair and even exciting. And when you do stumble across the perfect item for your strategy, the dopamine hit is immense. Those moments, when everything aligns, feel well-earned and exhilarating. But even when you don't high roll, the game ensures you'll still find cohesive synergies, creating builds that feel satisfying and viable. Another reason the Bazaar feels so good to play is that it avoids the crushing lows that can make RNG-heavy games frustrating. For example, even if you're having a rough run in PvP, the game includes PvE fights midday to keep your momentum going. These NPC battles offer just enough challenge to feel rewarding and deliver those small hits of dopamine that keep you invested. In fact, only about 1/6 of your time in the game is spent on PvP battles. The rest involves exploring events, upgrading your build, and experiencing the game's colorful world. This creates a positive feedback loop, so even if you bomb out in PvP, you'll still walk away feeling like you've had a good time. This compulsive playability is a testament to how well designed the Bazaar is. Even during my limited preview, I found myself making every excuse to keep playing, squeezing in as many runs as I could. The async nature of the game lets you pause and return to a run later if needed, but I rarely use that feature. I just didn't want to stop playing. Every time you start, it's exciting. What starter item will you get? What direction will your build evolve in? Since you can't force a meta, you're left with this thrilling sense of discovery. As a Vanessa player, I'm always secretly hoping for an easy Langan build, but sometimes I get Cannon instead, and I can't resist trying a Cannon-focused run, even if it ends in a glorious mess. And when a run finishes, whether it goes perfectly or terribly, there's always that voice in the back of your mind saying, that could have gone better. Maybe I should have gone to a different vendor. Maybe RNG would have shown me a different event. Or maybe I just want to try that one item again. The Bazaar manages to combine deep strategy, unpredictable variety, and a rewarding gameplay loop in a way that feels fresh. Its RNG is thoughtfully designed to encourage adaptability without punishing players. And with its ability to deliver dopamine hits at every turn, this game is poised to captivate anyone who gives it a shot. Whether it's the groundbreaking async format or the deep love for strategy games baked into its design, the Bazaar is shaping up to be a game changer that could redefine the genre.